getting to the really good and juicy part. So that's always fun to write. Hey girl, hey, it's me, Amber D, and thank you so much for coming through for another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, girls, so I am finishing up doing my favorite thing ever, writing and finishing up today's chapter. I wrote chapter 20 today, chapter 20 of book number 4, and I am moving right along. I am currently on act 3 of 3. After today, I have 7 more chapters, and this book will be done, and I will move on to the next steps, but I'm really excited. It's getting really good. It's getting to the really good and juicy part. So that's always fun to write. But anyways, now that I'm done here, I'm actually about to work on another little project I got set up over there. If you saw my last video, you know I got in my author copies of my books, the ones I plan to give away as advanced reader copies to some of the avid readers in my book club. I know a lot of those women are connected on a lot of different book, author, and reader sites and apps like Goodreads and Libby and a whole slew of other websites where a lot of avid readers go and look for books. They look for book reviews, book recommendations. So I'm trying to up my reputation in those areas. So I want to get my book out there to women who like reading books by Black authors, Black romance novels. I have some reviews, but I don't have a lot of reviews in the areas where I'm hoping to get my name out there more. So I'm hoping to get some Amazon reviews, some Goodreads reviews, and things like that to, like I said, help not even just up my reputation, but start a reputation and kind of get my name out there in some of those different reader circles. So I have 2 sets of my completed first series, and I have some ribbon. I'm gonna go wrap them up and get them cute, and then I'll start the process of deciding who exactly I'm gonna send these out to. And I know it's actually not gonna be until, well, we're actually almost in next month, but I'll probably send these out in the next week and a half, because I want to get it out before release day, so I can get some reviews to post before or during that week where the pre-orders, the people that have pre-ordered will get their downloadable version the week before the paperback version is available. So I'm hoping to get some stuff to post in that week, just before and just in between of the release dates there, to kind of drum up a little more hype around book number 3. So far, I've been getting consistent residual checks from the Amazon KDP program. I would like to have gotten some larger checks. I'm not gonna lie, they're direct deposits, but they come monthly. And since my first release, the first one was released in December, but you have to wait 60 days before you get your first direct deposit. So since my first one, I've gotten one each month, and they're getting bigger, but you know, it's kind of slowly increasing. So I'm hoping that this will drum up some more interest in my books outside of what I'm able to create myself. I mean, I'm on Instagram-ish, and I'm doing a lot of promoting here on YouTube, and I'm doing pretty good. But outside of what I can do myself, I'm hoping that other people can help get the word out about my books as well as me. So that's the point of all of this. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll show you how it turns out. All right, girl, so this is what we are working with. This is the ribbon I plan to use, and then these are my sets of the Vibe Catcher series with all 3 books in each set. So let's get these all cute and ready to go. Okay, so as far as the ribbon goes, I have these longer pieces, and then I also have these shorter pieces. So my plan is to use 1 long and 1 short piece for each set. Okay, so for the short piece, I'm gonna wrap it around, you know what, okay, I grabbed my tape and scissors. So I'm just gonna tape the books together this way. Just so they stay put, okay. products. Nice and super cute, wrapped up by like a nice little present with all 3 books in each one. And I went through the whole painstaking process of trying to get these bows nice and cute. And when I ship them off, I'm gonna have to smash them down flat anyway. But I might put them in like a bubble padded envelope. But I also might get a box and put them in. That way I can put some paper in there, and the bows might have a chance to survive. You know, since it's like lifted, I don't want to, I mean, they're going to get smashed if I put them in an envelope, which is my first thought. But I may go the extra mile and put them in a box to kind of save the bow. We'll see. It depends on if I'm shipping all of this to one place or if I end up shipping this to 2 separate places. We'll see. But yeah, I think they turned out cute. This is what I wanted to have like as a part of my setup, doing like vendor events, and having my books available. If anybody wanted to purchase the full set, it would just kind of come set like this, and I would have cute little gift bags ready to go. And then I would also have, if anybody wanted to buy individual books like that. And then I couldn't find the right type of vendor event that I was looking for, so I just switched my focus to book club, which is where we're going now. And actually, to be completely honest, I'm really happy that I went the book club route. I feel like obviously a vendor event would have been really helpful to get my book out there and to get book sales, but going the route with the book club, it's benefiting me as a reader as well as an author. So I'm happy that I went that route. But I even love this ribbon that I chose because I feel like with the Vibe Catcher series, I have like these little stars that are a part of each book cover, and I feel like this ribbon, I was initially going to go with just plain black ribbon, but I feel like this ribbon with like the glitter in it just kind of helps bring out all the vibes. So I'm excited. I think these are really cute, and I'm excited to get these sent out. Guess who already got started on dinner? Me. Let me show you what I got. All right, girl. So we are doing chicken again. I got it going in the crock pot. It's been in here for about 2 hours on low. I'll let it go for about another 2 hours on low, and then I'll put it on high for maybe that last hour or two. But just got 5 legs going in there, looking super good. This is what I season them with. I have the 25% less sodium garlic salt, the 25% less sodium seasonal, and then I also have garlic pepper, smokehouse maple, and then I have some paprika. This is the one that I like to use. It comes in this bag, so I just put it in this little container here. This right here, this is 1 ounce, or actually 3/4 ounce, so just less than an ounce, but it literally fills up this exact amount. And this is just the old McCormick somebody, but that's all I have seasoned it with. I didn't put anything else, but as you can see that it's plenty. And I like to, when I do my legs in the crock pot, I season both sides, but I don't flip them. I like to just leave them like this. I used to add like onion and green pepper, which I love the taste of those vegetables cooked into meat in the slow cooker, but I stopped adding them, not because I don't like the flavor, but when I don't flip them and when I don't add the vegetables in there, it doesn't have that extra moisture to make the skin kind of soft and soggy. When I just leave them like this and I don't flip them, this top skin gets nice and crispy a little bit. So it turns out perfect the way I like it. So I do it just like that. I season up both sides real good, but I don't flip them, and I just let it cook, like I said, for about 2 hours on low, 4 hours on low, and then 1 or 2 hours on high, and I just season with this. And then once we are done, I'm gonna go ahead and whip up some sides, and we're ready for dinner. Alright girl, so here's dinner with the chicken legs. I just made some broccoli with a little bit of shredded cheese and some whole kernel corn. And then on top there's some grated Parmesan cheese and parsley for color. And then, is it even dinner without the dinner rolls? So, you know, we got some of those. But yeah, girl, that's dinner. Let's eat. All right, girl. Dinner was quick, easy, and delicious. My favorite type of dinner. And it is over. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.